Hello Gemini, I hope that you're doing good today. Welcome to your October reading. Yeah, I feel kind of like discombobulated right now. I'm up very early today. I have a lot of stuff to do, a lot of things to be done, but I hope you guys are doing good. And if you're new here, my name is Alex, and thank you to everyone who's been patient with me to get these readings out. My life has just been very busy, and yeah, just lots of new things happening in my life. Very exciting, very exciting. Just learning how to manage it all, and yeah, good times. Okay, Gemini, what is the overall theme for Gemini this month? Let's see what's going on for you guys. We start off with the Empress, which is a really good sign. It's followed by the Eight of Cups, so it does look like someone is on their way back to you. I don't know if you're interested in someone coming back to you, but it does look like, or maybe you're going back to someone. You know, I always pick up on two different stories when it comes to the Geminis, because you guys are the twins, and we also have the Gemini card that showed up here. And look, the twins are there, of course, right? So yeah, it looks like you're focused on wanting to call in love this month, which, I mean, whether that's a romantic connection or you just want more love in your life, I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Yeah, so start off with the Empress here. So okay, I'm getting two different stories. Eight of Cups reverse followed that. Again, I feel like you're either trying to receive more love, maybe you want someone back from the past, and you're waiting for that person to just kind of like, it kind of seems like you're waiting for this person to come back to you, which is totally fine. I always recommend not reaching out. Okay, it depends, right? Like, I think that, like, if you're dealing with someone who's toxic, don't reach out to them. Like, if you really want someone who's toxic back, like, I can't control your life. Like, do I think you should go back to someone who's toxic? No. But, like, if you're dealing with someone who is toxic and you really want them back, like, you have to wait for them to reach out. Like, do not reach out to a toxic person because they're not going to respond. Like, 9 times out of 10, they're just not going to. They don't. Toxic people like to do the chasing. They're nuts. So anyway, we then move to the Mystery in the reverse, or the High Priestess in the reverse, and then we have the Six of Cups in the reverse as well. So there is some sort of weird karmic lesson going on here. I feel like there is kind of a ignoring going on of the intuition. We then move to the Lovers in the reverse, which is needing to make a decision. And then we have the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. Then we have success here with the Three of Wands. And then we go to the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, which is letting go of something. We go from the 3 to the 4 here at the very end. So there is success in letting go of someone in particular. So I don't know if you're having one last cycle with someone in your life that you've had a back and forth dynamic with. It could also just be you energetically letting go of someone. I'm getting a lot of different stories here. Not surprised. I always do with the Geminis. I think the overall theme, though, for everyone is that there's someone on your mind in particular, and whether or not you want this person back, there is some sort of energetic letting go of them for good. And I do think it's leading to a lot of calmness and stability. If you're not in this energy yet, I think it's time to start really thinking about whether or not your life will be happy with this person in it. I've been talking about this a lot on my lives, but like, the universe doesn't see, or at least in my opinion, the universe doesn't really see good and evil. It just, like, as humans, because that's just who we are and we're very emotional, we see good and evil, but the universe doesn't. The universe just sees like high vibe and low vibe, which is very spiritual woo-woo. But basically what I'm trying to say is, like, whatever you're accepting into your life, that's the vibe that you're at. And that's what the universe is going to keep sending you, because you're just saying, okay, well, this is okay with me. So if you are in a back and forth dynamic with a toxic person and you keep wanting this person back, then yeah, they're going to keep sending this person back to you. But because they're toxic and you're okay with that, this person is also going to leave, because that's what you've been accepting. And the universe is like, well, they're okay with that, so we'll just keep sending this kind of scenario to them, if that makes sense. That's just an example. So it's also another way to look at karma. Overall, we have the 10 of Wands in the reverse and the King of Cups. So again, I do feel like you're trying to figure out love this month. I feel like there's a very big emphasis on love. I think you want to fall in love. I think you want to find love. I think that not having love has been very stressful for you. So let's pull on your love life. We do have Taurus here. And then we'll get to career. We have Gemini, Taurus. Yeah, Gemini and Taurus. Interesting combo. Okay, show me more on Gemini's love life. Show me more on Gemini's love life. Okay, cars. Shut the fuck up. Bro, it's literally 7 in the morning. Like, it's literally 7 in the morning. What are you doing, like, revving your engine at 7 in the morning? Please. Who are you trying to impress? Like, who are you trying to impress? Like, the people on their way to work? Like, they think you're annoying and they're tired. You could be a car person. Maybe cars are significant to you. Anyway, okay. So we have the Strength in the reverse here. You could have Leo in your chart or be dealing with a Leo. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, which is the friendship card. And then we have the 5 of Cups in the reverse, which is a disappointment or recovering from some sort of disappointment. And then we have the Emperor in the reverse as well, which talks about someone who's being manipulative. Overall, we do have the Page of Cups and the Sun in the reverse. I do feel like there is some sort of rejection here. So I don't know if you feel rejected by someone or someone feels rejected by you. We have heavy, heavy Leo here. So you could be dealing with someone who is a Leo. I really do feel that for you. Or someone who's in Leo energy, or maybe you dealt with someone during Leo season. So, which just ended, I believe. Yes, we are in officially Libra season, but Leo season feels like not that long ago. So, but I digress. I do feel like you want to call in the friendship from this person again. I feel like you miss this person's companionship. Do I think that you love this person? Yes. But I also feel like there was a friendship here and you feel very depleted without this person in your life. And that's why the Strength is here in the reverse. The 5 of Cups in the reverse, I feel like being rejected by this person was really disappointing for you. It's something you've been having to deal with emotionally for a minute. And I think that's why energetically you just feel like you can't really let this person go. I think there's a part of you that feels like, I have to fix this, I have to fix this, I have to fix this, I have to fix this. Because if I don't fix this, then I'm going to think about it for the rest of my life. And I don't know. I think that, like, if you've done everything in your power to fix this situation, then you really don't have to keep trying to fix it anymore. You've done everything, and if it's still not enough for this person, then it is what it is. And you can either sit around and wait for this person to come back to you if you really think that that's going to happen, or if you want to manifest that somehow, or you can move on with your life and find someone that you don't have to be disappointed by, you know? Again, I do feel like there's a lot of rejection going on here, and I feel like dwelling in this rejection is not going to do you any good. I definitely feel like, not to be like a tough love kind of reader, but like, I feel like you really need to move on. I feel like it's time to move on from this person. I feel like it's kind of dead. Like, this relationship feels very dead to me. Not to be mean. For those of you that doesn't resonate for, I do feel like you have probably rejected this person, and this person is holding on to you. And I think part of you still holds on to them too, not in the same way. I think that you still think about it a lot. You may miss the friendship of this person, but this person still holds on to you, and that's why they're trying to call you back in. And that's what we pulled when we first pulled at the beginning of the reading. But yeah, we have Aries and Leo here. I just... It feels very, very toxic. That's why I'm kind of like, I don't even know if I want to spend a lot of time on that. But it just felt very felt very like two people who are not meant to be together holding on to each other way too tightly. Like, Gemini, it's time to be happy. It's time to find your happiness. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Show me career for Gemini, please. Show me career for Gemini. Got the Emperor. Nice. Okay, I feel like money is going to go really well for you this month. But you know what? Oh, wow. You might be getting a new job. I feel like after a period of time of like being down on your luck, we have a lot of 10s here. We have 3 10s. Endings and new beginnings. I'm gonna say something. With the Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Cups in the reverse, you've been feeling really, really down on your luck. And there's something here about family. There's something here about family. That's why the 10 of Cups is showing up. I don't know if you're like killing generational curses with the amount of money that you're making, or just like the action that you're taking in your own life. There's a lot of advice here to really go for what makes you happy and to take action on something that you're passionate about. We have the Emperor and the 10 of Pentacles here. So if you do take action on something that you're passionate about, there is a lot of success waiting for you. There's a lot of money and stability waiting for you. And then we also have the 2 of Pentacles, which is finding balance. I think that if... I am a personal believer that, like, however we handle money and finances, like those kinds of habits, or however we act in relationships, those kinds of habits really intertwine in all areas of our lives. So like, does that make sense? Like, however we handle our money, like if we're really, really frivolous with our money, we have spending problems, we have, we have problems saving, or like we're really careless with our finances, or I think that kind of energy translates over into our relationships. So I would just be really careful about your spending habits and like the way you treat other people, and what kind of love. I mean, we see a really big theme for you this month is like the love, just trying to call love into your life. I'm sorry, I'm speaking like, I feel like I have a lot of things to say and I like don't know which thing to say first, so I'm sorry if I'm like all over the place. I think that there's a really big warning here of like how you treat people in your own life, or how people treat you, is like it might translate over into the way you earn money or the way you work. So just be really, really careful about the kinds of people you surround yourself with and the kind of behaviors that you accept in your life. Because I do see a lot of success waiting for you, and don't let that get tainted by bad habits in your love life, if that makes sense. Overall, we do have the World and the Queen of Wands. So yeah, I feel like you're taking action on something that creatively you're very passionate about. You might be turning a hobby into like a side hustle. There's a new beginning here. I mean, there's 4 10s here. Yeah, or like 10-10 energy. We have 4 cards that talk about that. So I feel like you have a really big decision to make, Gemini. I feel like there's a really huge emphasis on love. Like, I feel like work you got down. Work makes sense. Creativity makes sense to you. Like, you know what you need to be doing work-wise. But like in your relationships, it's just not happening. And I feel like if you're not careful with the kinds of decisions that you're making in your love life, that might transfer over into your money and your career. And we just see a lot of success for you, and I would hate to see those kinds of habits bleed over into your career. So just be very careful. I'm not saying that that's going to happen. It's just something to be aware of. We have Aries here. Aries, Leo. Leo is very present here today. What is that about? I guess Aries was in the last poll too. Okay. Let's pull a little Pull a little Egyptian God card, because I've been playing these for everyone. This deck is so hard to shuffle. It's so thin and so small. I got this in Old Town San Diego the other day. Okay. Yeah, more of that energy of like endings and new beginnings. We got Osiris, death and rebirth. I think you're being presented with a really big opportunity this month to really change your life around. And I think it all starts with your personal relationships. So, so if you want to call more love into your life, definitely look at how you treat other people and how you let other people treat you, right? Because I mean, you could be the nicest person in the world and let people treat you like shit, or you could treat people like shit and they could be the nicest person in the world, you know? So I think it all starts within, obviously. And if you need to figure out how to emotionally regulate yourself, then definitely look into that, because I do feel like there was a really big warning here that if you don't get your personal relationships under control, and if you don't get your ideas of love kind of like in a straight line, or make, I don't know, like I just feel like they're very unhealthy right now. And I don't think that that's abnormal. I don't think that you're like a crazy person. I don't think that you're a psychopath. I think this is totally normal. But I think that it all starts with your relationships. It all starts within, and that's hello, shut up. But yeah, anyway, that is what's being emphasized for you this month, Gemini. I hope that that resonated, and I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys later. Bye.